like a phoenix, you burst into fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst into fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to check out episode 10 of My Hero Academia. Last episode, guys, it ended on a cliffhanger, man. We thought we were going to go and we were going to train with this new hero we just met named 13. And it turns out they were at the training grounds, and 13 kind of gave this really cool, heroic speech about how the true essence of being a hero is saving people. And that's what's important, because your powers are very dangerous, right? They are a weapon, right? You can cause harm and you can kill people with your power. So it's about being careful. And the true meaning of being a hero is really saving people. It's not about the flash and the power and all that stuff, right? It's about saving lives, right? And he gave this really cool speech about that, man. And then out of nowhere, we got this like purple vortex portal thing that kind of opened up, and out came a bunch of villains. So that's kind of where we left off, and we're about to find out what the heck is going on with all these villains going here. So let me turn my phone on silent. There we go. So we're about to find out what the heck's going on here and see what's gonna happen, really. The one thing I am super excited about is Aizawa. We get to see him in action. Hopefully he looks like he's about ready to fight these guys. I have been super interested to kind of see how he works in action, because he's got that ability to shut down people's quirks with looking at him, but his eyes obviously dry out very quickly. So I'm kind of interested to see how this all plays out. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you haven't already, guys, consider hitting that sub button, man. We'd love to have you guys as part of the journey. Comment down below, drop a like on the video, guys, all that kind of stuff to help the video get pushed out into the algorithm. And also, if you want to watch these unedited, they are available on Patreon. So go ahead and check out the Patreon down below. It's in the link and it's in the description. So, all right, with all that being said, guys, let's jump into this. This is episode 10 of My Hero Academia, Encounter with the Unknown.
Oh, what is that thing? Has the training started already? I thought we were rescuing people.
Kind of looks like Cyclops with those glasses, goggle things.
The only real heroes I see are 13 and Eraserhead. Perplexing. According to the schedule we retrieved from UA, All Might should be here as well.
Yo.
So you scumbags use the press as a cover and sneak.
That guy looks low-key cool. He must be the guy who ported, if I can speak English, who transported everybody in there. He looks like a purple mist. He kind of reminds me of one of those knights from Solo Leveling, just his look a little bit.
Onto campus.
Where is he?
That's a lot of
Going
villains.
through the trouble of bringing so many friends who are eager to meet him.
Dang, bro. All right, let's go, Aizawa.
We learned what the pro heroes are really up against. The darkness they face to keep us safe.
So Deku looks like he's trembling there, man.
These villains and pure evil stared back.
Bro, I'm ready for this, bro. Come on, I want to see what
Real
Aizawa can do,
villains?
man.
No
And
way.
13.
How could so many of them get into a UA facility this secure?
Yeah, 13. Why aren't the alarms going off?
Good question. I'm not sure.
But they've thought this out. Whatever their plan, they must have a concrete objective in mind. But what is
I want to know what that guy's quirk is, dude, with all the hands all over him.
13. Get them out of here and alert the main campus.
What are you gonna do? You can't fight them on your own. There's too many of them. Even if you can nullify their quirks, your fighting style's not suited for this. Your power works best in stealth and one-on-one fights. That's not gonna help with a group.
Hey, not Deku coming in we talked about it, I think, last episode, that all these notes that he took on all these heroes, man, he's actually pretty intelligent. He knows exactly people's fighting style. That's how he was able to beat Bakugo in that one-on-one fight, because he knew his fighting style. He knew what kind of moves that he would do. He's kind of same with Aizawa. You can tell that he understands how different quirks work as far as fighting and stuff.
You can't be a pro if you only have one trick.
Ooh.
I'll leave it to you, 13.
Bro, let's go, man. I want to see this. Come on, Aizawa. Quirk stopped working. Let's go. Bro.
That's Eraserhead, a pro. He can cancel your quirks just by looking at you.
Cancellation?
I forgot his name is Eraserhead, or his pro name is.
Like me, can you?
Yeah, you're right.
Bro, this
Villain like you
no
is
shot,
only
dude.
dangerous if you can reach me. Good thing.
Damn.
Just to make sure that never happens. Now it's one of you gutter punks is next.
So before I keep going, I wondered about that because can he stop more than one quirk at a time? Because technically his quirk is like when he looks at you, he can stop your quirk, right? But like there, he stopped all three of their quirks from happening. So if he's looking at a large group, could he stop all of them from using their quirk? Or like, what's the limitations to that? I'm sure it's going to probably tell me more about that, but like, I'm curious to know that. And man, can I say this, dude? Aizawa did not disappoint with so far, dude. Bro is like, he's legit, dude. Dude is like out here smacking these dudes, bro. I love it, man. Let's go. Bro, he is...
How annoying. The worst thing about dealing with pros is when they live up to all their hype.
He's living up to his hype, 100%, dude.
Whoa, he's holding them off. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated him.
Oh shit, the dude who does the thing.
There is no escape for you.
Damn. I blinked and the guy who seems like the most trouble got away.
Isn't this a fitting place for All Might, the symbol of peace, to take his last breath? I believe
So they're
he was
after All
supposed
Might?
to be here today, and yet I see no sign of him. There must have been some sort of
Why are they after
change in
All Might?
plans we could not have foreseen. Well, in the end, I suppose it doesn't matter. I still have a role to play.
Dude, he low-key looks super cool. Who jumped with a Bakugo and
We were just gonna stand around and let you tear this place to shreds?
it didn't do anything?
School's reputation. But you should be more careful, children. Otherwise, someone might get hurt. And your death!
Crap! What is this?
What's his quirk? Oh yeah, there you go, Ida. Yo, what is happening, bro?
Water. He must have a warping quirk.
Who's this?
First catch of the day. Nothing personal, kid.
Oh, it's a villain.
Gotta die.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh, it's Sue, right? I think her name's Sue, or his name's Sue. Holy crap, bro. I feel like I paused a ton, but dude, I need to pause just to like have a breather for a second. Like, gosh, dude, what is happening? Okay, so the purple villain has a warping technique, so he can warp you or teleport you essentially to different areas, right? So he just warped everyone that was inside of that like little thing he created to different locations for other villains to fight them. They're called the League of Villains or something like that is what he said they were called. And they're after All Might to fight All Might. So, yeah, there's a lot happening right now. And I'm not sure how you fight the guy who does warping because Bakugo and them tried to hit him, but obviously it did nothing. I don't know if it's just because they're maybe not strong enough or maybe it's just because he can't be hit because he kind of looks like he's made of mist. I don't know, man. There's so much going on right now. Let's, we'll just keep going with this. This picked up so much, dude. I thought we were just getting a training and now we're like full on fledged fighting, bro.
For a frog, you've got some pretty big boobs, Sue. Perfect floaties.
Bro did not
You
just say
saved my
that.
life, Asui. They must have gotten into school files while we were all stuck in the cafeteria. The teachers were busy trying to get the media off school grounds. That means they've been waiting for the perfect time to attack, just like Todoroki said they were.
Hey, hold on a second! It's not like these guys can really kill All Might. Once he shows up, he'll pound these villains until there's nothing left!
Think about it, though. Huh? If the villains spent so much time planning this attack, then they probably figured out a way to kill him. And And even if
Jeez.
he does show up, who knows if he'll make it out.
That guy's like getting worse and worse by the second.
No, the pros are gonna save us, right? Tell Frau Booth to shut up!
Damn, bro, there's like 10 or 12 of them.
Asubi might be right. If they're here for All Might, they may have a way to defeat him. They wouldn't have planned this attack if they didn't.
There's no way they have a way to
Out
defeat
of all
him.
the heroes, it doesn't matter.
Young man, you too can become a hero. Come on, fanboy! Show me that fighting spirit!
I don't
go,
care
Midoriya.
what the reasons are.
Welcome, young Midoriya. Congrats on getting in.
I have to focus.
Fear not, citizen. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
I have to face this evil. Head on! If they can beat him, then we have to stop whatever it is these bad guys are planning. This is up to us. Let's be heroes.
Let's go, dude. Oh, let's go, Deku. Heck yeah, man.
Aren't you embarrassed to lose to a child? For God's sake, you're adults. Put up a real fight.
Damn, bro, I like Todoroki, man. Dude, let's go, man. All the students are stepping up, man. Let's go, man. True heroes. You don't think that this whole thing is actually just the training and this is just like a session that they set up for training? I mean, if they did, they went extremely extreme on this whole thing. But like, I was just thinking about it because I'm like, I thought they got teleported or transported in like different parts of the of the city, but they all just got transported to different like sections of this little facility. And so I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just not a coincidence that they're all fighting within the different like what do you call it, different areas that they were supposed to be training on anyways. And honestly, kind of thinking about it, like what better training is there than live action in the actual areas that you're doing it and you're not expecting it? Like, that's literally almost the perfect training because you can see who will step up and who's going to rise to be a hero and who won't. So I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching here. Maybe I'm just saying, like, it's just a little coincidental. But the teachers are fighting too, so that's what makes me think like maybe I'm just way off and I'm reaching here. Oh, also, he was saying too that, like, let's say this is real and they're saying that they came for All Might. I still don't understand, how would they beat All Might unless they know that he's weak and he can't fight? But like, All Might's been the symbol of peace for like ever, for like many, many years, and he's fought in much more powerful villains than these, I would assume, right? So how is it like all of a sudden that they think that they could just beat All Might? Like I said, unless they know about his situation.
Can't get through to 13 or Aizawa. Then again, they are teaching. Unlike me, I'm neglecting my duties because I spent the entire morning commute being heroic. An amateur move. What was I thinking?
Hello, Nezu, sir.
That's me. The one who could be a mouse or a dog or a bear, though the only important thing is... I'm the principal!
Your fur looks especially well-groomed and glossy today, sir.
The secret is keratin. You also have to learn not to react every time you hear of an incident.
Yup.
You haven't changed in all these years. You've always been proactive. Only now your heroism must be limited due to your injury. Plus, you've also got the added work of training one for all successor. You insist on remaining the symbol of peace, and the only way you can justify staying out of the spotlight is by teaching. That's why I gave you this job. Oh dear, you're smoking. That can't be good.
How dare you
Looks like you
smoking?
need to stay here in the lounge and relax a little while longer. As well stick around and listen to some of my teaching philosophies. They could prove
Great.
to be useful.
This is turning into a lecture.
I was about to say, it sounds like a lecture.
He's always so long-winded whenever there's tea involved. And I'm still a little concerned that I couldn't get in touch with 13 or Aizawa.
Class
Black
rep,
hole.
Yes.
I have a job for you. Run to the school and tell the faculty what's going on here. The alarms aren't sounding, and our phones and radios are useless right now. One of these villains must be to blame. Even though Eraserhead is canceling people's quirks left and right, we're still completely sealed off from the outside world. It'll be faster for you to run and get help than for us to find whoever's jamming everything.
Yes, but
It would be disgraceful for me to leave you all behind.
Go emergency exit. There are lots of alarms outside.
Emergency
That's why they're
exit.
keeping all of us trapped inside the USJ, right?
As long as you can get outside, they won't follow. Blow this stupid mist away with those engine legs.
Use your quirk to save others. Be a real hero.
He's so conflicted. He's so conflicted because it's kind of like what 13 brought up at the end of last episode, like where I was kind of saying at the beginning of this episode too, was 13 was going on about like you have to be able to get over your pride, right? You've got to do what a real hero's true job is, and that's save people, save your comrades, save the victims, right? And that's I think what 13 is trying to say right here in this whole thing is like Iida wants to stay, he wants to be here, and he wants to help save his comrades. But 13's trying to explain to him, like, use your quirk. Your quirk right now can benefit us the most because of how fast you can go. You can get to the school and get help. That is what's going to save us. That's what's going to save your comrades, right? And he's conflicted because it's like that whole thing where pride is telling him to stay. His brother, right? He looks up to his brother. What would his brother do? And I think in his head he's saying his brother wouldn't abandon his teammates. He feels like that's what's happening. So he's abandoning them versus, you know, him going and saving them. He's not viewing that as like heroic, even though 13's trying to explain to him like that is a heroic act. You are trying to save us. This is the best course of action.
Even if this is your only option, are you really foolish enough to strategize in front of your enemy?
It won't matter if you know what we're planning or not when I'm done with you.
Is that black hole? Yeah.
Think about it. Those
What's that
villains
guy's
down
quirk?
there
I don't
clearly
even know.
have an advantage in the water, and assume that's where we'll fight.
Are you even listening? If that's the case, they must have known what was inside the USJ before they warped in.
Yeah, but for a group with such careful planning, there's one thing that really sticks out to me. Something that just doesn't add up. They sent you here, Asui. Whoops, I meant Sue.
You've got a point. If they knew I was a frog, they would have sent me into that fire zone over there instead of somewhere full of water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They probably separated us because they didn't know what we could do and planned to overpower us once we were in smaller groups. Easier to pick us off one by one. We can use that to our advantage. They don't know what our quirks are. I figured you were powerful, but that's crazy. I'm strong.
She
but
actually
it comes
can do
at
a lot.
price. Once I use my power, I'm pretty much out of commission. It's a double-edged sword until I can control it.
I've got these sticky balls. Their strength varies. Depending on how I'm feeling, they might stick to something a whole day. They grow back as fast as I can pull them off.
So what do they what do they do?
Don't look at me like that! This is why I said we should wait for the real heroes! My quirk is totally unfit for battle and we're gonna
You have an incredible power! Really, we just have to figure out how to use it!
Oh shoot. They're starting to attack.
I'm starting to get bored. Let's get the show on the road.
The boat will be fully submerged in less than a minute. And once they're in the water, they don't stand a chance against us.
For fish food! So, Minetta, are you really sure the hero thing is right for you?
Shut up! It's weirder not to be scared right now! We just got out of junior high a little while ago! I didn't think I'd be facing death a few days after starting UA! I can't believe I'm gonna die without ever getting to touch Yajirozu's film!
Listen up.
Man, bro's over dramatic,
An enemy that's certain of their victory is bound to make a mistake. All Might said something along those lines in a TV interview a while back.
What are they gonna do?
Poor babies sound like they're crying for their mommies up there.
Deku's smart, man. He's gonna make a plan.
He told us to keep our guards up.
Come on, act like Kachan would.
That's awesome, bro. Act like Kachan would.
Move, kid.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Even if I use a smash, I can't get them all at once when they're in a circle like that. Focus! Remember the
Is he gonna use his finger?
Exploding.
Come on, come on.
Even though he's as scared as I am, even though he's shaking, he's still going through with this.
Take this! Delaware! Smash!
Damn. That's just a finger flick, bro. Ugh, it's his thumb and his middle finger.
You can eat my sticky ball!
What's going on? I'm getting
Oh,
trapped in.
So what do these things do? They get stuck on you and... Oh, they stuck all of them together.
Rounded them all up. Not too shabby. You guys are amazing. Both of you. I guess we passed the shipwreck zone.
I guess we passed the shipwreck zone. Oh, what the heck? I thought that's the end of the episode. I feel like that episode flew by, man. Dude, this is cool. I'm telling you, man. They're getting the, regardless of whether or not this was set up or this was not set up. I still have a small feeling that this is set up, but they're getting the training that they needed. They're just getting it live. It's kind of like, because I play football, it's like that whole thing nowadays where a lot of coaches believe that, you know, the best experience you can get is live experience, right? Getting out there and actually experiencing the game at live full action. That's why a lot of younger quarterbacks and players are put out to play like so young and so early in their careers, is because of they need that exposure. And I think that this is kind of giving like some heroes the exposure. Now, don't get me wrong, some people crack under that pressure. It's a lot of pressure because of it's happening right then and there. The expectations are high. You're expected to succeed. So some people won't live up to that expectation and they'll crack under the pressure. But you'll find out who truly is ready now. And some people just learn better that way, right? Some people don't. There's a few people who just they do better by watching and learning from sitting back, you know? That's why I said sometimes this can hurt you as far as your training and stuff goes, but sometimes this can really benefit you. And this like someone like Deku and Bakugo and Todoroki and those ones like that, I think this is more beneficial to get it live and get this experience. So, man, I won't lie, man. Aizawa showed out, bro. Dude is like, he put up, man. I thought his quirk was like he could, like, kind of what Deku said, like he was a one-on-one type of fighter, but man, he showed up, bro. His taijutsu was on point, bro. Was out there freaking fighting dudes, using his powers. Like, he looks sick, man. I like Aizawa. This was really cool to see Aizawa in action and whatnot. I mean, I'm not a big fan of his name, Eraserhead, but whatever, you know. His whole thing is cool, other than his name, but yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then obviously his Delaware, I think is what he did, the Delaware smash with just his finger. Like, it's insane that he doesn't even have a fraction of All Might's power yet, and he's doing this kind of stuff. Like, I can't wait to see what happens when he controls this kind of stuff, because it's going to be insane how powerful Deku gets when he starts doing all that. So, but with all that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in episode 11 of My Hero Academia, man. Again, guys, love y'all. Appreciate anyone who supports the channel, man. And we'll see you in the next one.